Hello, Skiing Bike and Gaming here, and today I'm going to quickly show you how to install mods onto Fallout 4. The first thing you want to do is go to the nexiusmods.com, the Fallout 4 page for it. The link will be in the description along with everything else you need for this. If you've previously done mods for like Fallout New Vegas or Fallout 3 or Skyrim, it's going to be more or less the same thing, but you have to change two lines of text, nothing major, super easy to do, and it will take you like 2 seconds. So the first thing you want to do is you want to install the mod manager. At least I like to. It's a lot easier. I'm going to show how to do it that way. I'm not going to show how to install things without doing it. They do have instructions on here, but like I said, with those couple lines of text, it's a little bit different here. So I'm going to download this. And you can see it jumped up to whatever percent for me, but that was just because I already kind of preloaded it a little bit, because their site at times can be a little bit slow. Okay, so you want to go ahead and open it and install it. It's pretty much just straightforward here. You can change your install locations or whatever. I just kind of keep them as they are. And it doesn't take long at all to install. And you want to launch it. I've already installed this for previous games, and actually I've already just installed it a little bit ago and search for games, but if this is your first time with it, you not have any games here, you're just hit rescan, and all the games you have, just check mark. And then like sometimes they won't show up here, like it's not finding Witcher 3 for me even though I have it, but it's just because it's not in a common folder for me. Stop searching, press OK, and then you want to go into Fallout 4. And then it will ask you to if it wants to make these categories for you. I always say yes, but then I actually go in here and click toggle, so it gets rid of the ones that you haven't used, and I've no mods for this, so they wouldn't show up anyways. And the next thing you want to do is log in, and it just remembered me, so that's why it logged in so quickly. Otherwise you'll just have to put in the same information that you used for this one here. Okay, and now that you have this, you can go ahead and I guess start downloading a mod, but you need to do something before it will actually install. But I guess if you get it downloading first, I'll show you why you might want to do that. Here, let's just pick a file here, top files. There's one down here that I was thinking about installing when I was looking at them earlier. Was just retexture for the Pip-Boy. Just a simple one. And then once you go into your files here, I'm going to choose the one you want. I want the 4K, and I am going to just hit download with manager. You can see here, if I go under downloads, it will start downloading here any second. And they do put a bandwidth cap on here if you're not a premium member, like I'm not. So some of the bigger ones might take a little bit longer to download, but you can see this one here only says 1 minute and 39 seconds left. Okay, so while that's installing, I'm going to show you what you need to do on your computer. First thing you want to do is navigate to your documents, and then go into your Fallout, My Games next. So documents, My Games. Then you're going to want to go into Fallout 4. And then the first thing you want to go into is your preferences one. I like using Notepad++. I'll have a link in the description. That's one I like using for it. I'm sure you can just use the regular Notepad for it too, but like I said, this is the one I prefer to use because they make it all nice and clean. So the first thing you want to do is take this bEnableFileSelection here, and these text files will be in the description, and you want to go ahead and just paste it in here, and then you just want to save it and close out of there. And then the next one you want to do is the Fallout 4 right here. Do the exact same thing, but for this one here you want to go down to this line right here, the sResourceDataDirsFinal, this one right here. And what you want to do is you want to take this whole chunk of text here, copy it, and then replace it, and then just go ahead and save it. And then that's about it for that portion. And now you can see it's already finished downloading. It's opened up right here. And if you get over here, you'll see there's a little description about what's going on with it, which can be useful if you have a whole bunch of mods and like the names are a little screwy. And like you can see that it did make the folder. See, it's a little bit nicer than having all these ones that have nothing in it. There, and then all you're going to do from there is hit the check mark, and then it'll start installing. And once it's done, you'll have a check mark. If they're bigger files, you can go into this queue and see how long it's taken for it to install. But that one went pretty quickly. So I'm just going to close out of there. I'm just going to open up Steam and then go into Fallout 4 and play it. I learned from previous that I need to turn down my audio quite a bit. I'm just going to continue. And if you want to play this game with a controller, you can look at my previous video I uploaded, and it shows you how to use a PS4 controller for games like these. Alright, so now that I have the game installed, I can go ahead and open my BitBoy up, and you can see that it's the new texture. It's the new 4K texture. That's all I had to do, and it's ready to go. And that's the same way you're going to do for all mods, unless it's listed as something different. I know in previous games, such as Skyrim, some certain mods you had to do other things with. Other ones, it was just as easy as installing as that. And I hope this cleared up everything for you, and thank you for watching my video. Have a good day.